Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear Muslim friends, today we're going to discuss a topic that might be a bit shocking, but it's extremely important as a life lesson for all of us. Just imagine being married to a prophet, living under the same roof with Allah's chosen man, witnessing his extraordinary character every single day, but still ending up in hell. How could that happen? What did they do to earn Allah's wrath? Well, this isn't a story or legend. It's a fact recorded directly in the Qur'an. Let's listen carefully, because this story isn't just for hearing, but for deep reflection. Don't skip it, because this could be a gentle reminder from Allah for us all. One, who were they really? Dear Muslims who are blessed by Allah, did you know that in the Qur'an, Allah gave an example of two women who were very close to prophets, yet still ended up in hell? This is mentioned directly in Surah At-Tahrim, verse 10. Allah says, Allah presents an example of those who disbelieved, the wife of Noah and the wife of Lot. They were under two of our righteous servants but betrayed them, so they, the prophets, availed them nothing against Allah. And it was said, enter the fire with those who enter. Qur'an, Surah At-Tahrim, verse 10. Who are they? They are the wives of two great prophets, the wife of Prophet Noah, Nuh, alayhi salam, and the wife of Prophet Lot, Luth, alayhi salam. They weren't just ordinary women. They lived under the same roof as a prophet, directly witnessing how their husbands preached, conveyed revelations, and fought for the truth, day and night. But strangely, that closeness didn't lead them to faith. Prophet Noah preached for over 900 years, a very long time, yet his wife still refused to follow the path of truth. The wife of Prophet Lot even sided with the deviant people and rejected her husband's call. From this, we learn that being close to good people, even living with a prophet, doesn't guarantee salvation in the sight of Allah. Because Allah doesn't look at who we live with, but at our own faith and deeds. These two women are a major lesson for us all. That guidance, hidayah, isn't just about being in the right environment. It's about having a heart that's ready to submit to the truth. And if the heart rejects it, then even living with a prophet won't save someone from his punishment. 2. The nature of their betrayal. Dear Muslim friends, now that we know who these two women were, let's explore the specific forms of betrayal they committed. They didn't just disbelieve, they actively took part in opposing the da'wah mission carried out by their husbands who were two great prophets, Prophet Noah alayhi salam and Prophet Lot alayhi salam, the wife of Prophet Noah alayhi salam. The Qur'an and authentic hadiths do not mention her name explicitly, but some scholars, including Mufassir, Quranic commentators, suggest her name was Wa'ila binti Wa'il, though this is not definitive. Here are the forms of her betrayal. 1. Disbelieving in the message of monotheism, Tawheed. Despite living with Prophet Noah for decades, even centuries, she rejected faith. Tafsir al-Qurtubi and Ibn Kathir emphasize that Noah's wife, along with their son Canaan, were among those who denied the prophet. Allah says, and Noah called to his Lord and said, My Lord, indeed my son is of my family, and indeed your promise is true. Allah said, O Noah, indeed he is not of your family, indeed his conduct is not righteous. Qur'an Surah Hud, verses 45 to 46. Commentators note that not only the son but also Noah's wife was part of those whose deeds were not righteous. 2. Mocking the mission of Prophet Noah. She didn't just disbelieve, she joined others in mocking Prophet Noah as he built the ark upon Allah's command. And Noah began building the ark, and whenever the leaders of his people passed by him, they ridiculed him. Qur'an, Surah Hud, verse 38. According to Tafsir, his wife was among those mockers, part of the crowd that ridiculed and humiliated her husband's divine mission. 3. Leaking the secrets of Da'wah. Tafsir al-Baghawi states that Noah's wife was treacherous in religious matters. She would reveal the names of those who started showing interest in Noah's message to the disbelievers. Ibn Kathir explains that her betrayal was not through adultery, something impossible for a prophet's wife, but ideological treason. She sided with the enemies of Tawheed. Ibn Kathir's tafsir on Surah At-Tahrim, verse 10. Both women did not protect their husbands' secrets. Instead, they leaked information and supported the enemies. In short, she was an active conspirator against her husband's prophetic mission. The wife of Prophet Lot, alayhi salam. Her name is not explicitly mentioned in the Qur'an, but some traditions refer to her as Ada binti Sabir, though this is not agreed upon. What's clear is that Allah labeled her a disbeliever and a traitor. 1. Rejecting the truth. Like Noah's wife, she rejected her husband's call to monotheism. She remained among the people of Sodom, a community known for their shameless practice of homosexuality, and mentioned Lot when he said to his people, "Do you commit such immorality as no one has preceded you with from among the worlds?" Qur'an, Surah Al-Araf, verse 80. Despite repeated warnings, she supported her community, not her husband. 2. Assisting the corrupt people. According to Al-Qurtubi and Ibn Kathir, when the angels came to Prophet Lot in the form of handsome men, his wife secretly informed her people so they could come and commit their vile acts. Tafsir al-Baghawi explains, the wife of Lot informed her people that there were guests at Lot's house. She lit a fire on the rooftop as a signal for them to come. Tafsir al-Baghawi, At-Tahrim, verse 10. 3. Lacking wholehearted commitment during the escape. When Allah's punishment came, the angels instructed Lot and his followers to leave the city, but his wife didn't truly commit to this salvation. Allah says, "So we saved him and his family, except his wife. She was of those who remained behind." Qur'an, Surah Al-Araf, verse 83. In another verse, Allah commands them not to look back, but Lot's wife did, whether physically or spiritually, because her heart was still attached to her people. Dear Muslims, these two women were not just disbelievers or disobedient wives. They actively betrayed the dawah, aligned themselves with the enemies, and became hidden obstacles to their prophet husbands' missions. They failed in faith, failed in trust, and failed in their roles as the spouses of prophets. 3 major lessons for us. Dear Muslim friends, from this story we can extract many important life lessons. Here are some of them. 1. Being close to righteous people does not guarantee salvation. You could live in the same house as a pious person, study daily with a religious teacher, or even be married to a righteous spouse. But if you don't take care of your own faith and deeds, there's no guarantee you'll enter paradise. 2. Salvation is not inherited. Even a prophet's wife wasn't saved without faith. So what about us, who are ordinary people? This means that faith must be developed personally. 3. Allah looks not at your status, but your heart and actions. In Allah's eyes, honor isn't based on your worldly title or status. What matters is your piety, sincerity, and consistency in practicing the religion. Indeed, the most noble of you in the sight of Allah is the most righteous among you. Qur'an, Surah Al-Hujurat, verse 13. 4. Don't become a barrier to guidance. Some people live with scholars but end up being the very obstacle to goodness. God forbid. Don't be someone who appears close to righteousness, but ends up blocking yourself from true transformation. Dear Muslims, from the story of these two women, we learn one crucial thing. Faith is a personal choice. You could be the child of a preacher, the wife of a religious teacher, the student of a scholar, or even live with a prophet. But in the end, you alone will be responsible before Allah. So let's nurture our faith, guard our hearts, and always strive to become better. Because salvation in the hereafter cannot be borrowed. It must be earned. Don't forget to like this video if you found it meaningful, share it with your fellow Muslim friends, and comment below. Which lesson touched your heart the most from this story? And of course, subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on more inspiring videos. Let's learn together and, inshallah, grow better together. See you in the next video, dear Muslims. Keep your spirits high, stay close to Allah, and never get tired of improving yourself. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Before I conclude, please allow me to sincerely apologize if in this presentation there were any words that were inappropriate or unintentional mistakes. As a human, I am certainly not free from errors. May Allah forgive all my shortcomings and mistakes, and I hope that you all can forgive me as well. My hope is that what has been conveyed today can become beneficial knowledge and bring us closer to His pleasure. Thank you for your attention and patience.